Hello and welcome to Lisa and David's retirement adventure. What's going on with my hair? Wow, that was great. Today I wanted to reflect a little bit. Diane Keaton died yesterday and she was in her 70s. And being a retired oncology nurse, I've seen that all the time and a lot younger, a whole lot younger. But what does this tell us about life? We say it all the time, life is short. And as you see, I'm in a hotel room, I'm visiting the grandkids. I'll be here in the States for about 3.5 weeks, and I'm spending time with those I love. And that's so important, and every moment with them is precious. I think back on life and the weeks just fly by. What are your thoughts? So one of the things to think about, if you had 5 years to live, what would you do? What would you do with those 5 years? Being a retired oncology nurse, I can't tell you how many hands I held, how many rooms I stood in with the families when my patient took the last breath. And they were young, all the way 20s, 30s, 40s. So 70s, that I'm seeing now that I'm shocked about for some reason, is taking my breath away. Is it because I'm so close to that age? There's a story. I was the charge nurse on an oncology floor, and I'd been spending time with this gentleman, and I had went by to talk to him, and he said we were talking about what he would do different because we knew his time was limited. And his wife just had left to go home, and she'd spent the entire day with him. And he said, if I could do one last thing, he said, I would go with my wife to the Dahlonega Square and ride in a carriage ride pulled by a horse in the cool, crisp air, wrapped in a blanket, holding my wife's hand. He said, that's all I want. Woo! He said, that's all I want. That would be one of the things I would treasure. So we went on through the night, not thinking a lot about it, and that was such a great story that he told me. Part of his heart that he would have loved to have. Within an hour, I was sitting at the desk, and I looked up, and I saw him gasp. And I don't know how I got to the room, but I did, and I held his hand, his last breath. He never got to ride in that carriage ride with his wife one last time. So let's take a minute and always call the person and tell them you love them. Tell them what they mean to you. Spend just a few minutes making a difference in someone's life. Don't waste your time on those people that don't take time for you. Spend time with those people that make time for you. God bless, and remember, life is precious.